you show me much honor and much love at that. I mean it. Grape, you're from Harlem. Let's tell the people how you grew up in Harlem in your life and who you really are.
Okay.
So start off.
Alright, my name is Grape. I'm from Huntington, from Madison, Schaumburg, from the Schaumburg chain high. Harlem.
So you grew up in Harlem. Tell us about growing up in Harlem, how it was for you.
My era in Harlem, there was no cameras. It wasn't that much violence. It was more partying. It was fights, but it was more hand-to-hand combat. More like I pull up to your house, I pull up to your school with my friends, your friends. It wasn't really the shooting from across the street, all these little niggas is doing.
Now, I call that coward shit, by the way.
Yeah, sissy
You
fire.
shoot from across the fucking street.
Sissy fire.
That's a fucking coward to me.
Yeah, sissy fire. Me growing up, I never got into the beefs my friends got into. That's why I can go here, there. Always been in the middle though.
So you're kind of like in the Italian world. You're kind of like a consigliere.
Mm-hmm.
You know how to straighten problems out and take care of problems and how to, make sure everything stays cool.
Yeah, I ain't no Dr. Phil. I never mix my friends.
Got it.
Never mix my friends because this side of my friends didn't like that side of my friends. But I went to school with both sides. So I was kind of always in the mix. Yeah.
So you became a Crip.
Yeah.
Tell me about becoming a Crip.
Okay, so it's a funny story how that happened to me. All right. I got a call. My friends, they was chilling. They say, yo, we're going to Far Rockaway. We're going to chill out with us. Out there, I'm like, I ain't coming out tonight. They convinced me to come out. We get down there. I'm chilling. I get down there. I'm chilling. We smoking, we drinking. Regular hangout, with the boys. We going to, I think it's OV. Edgemere somewhere, Far Rockaway. It's like a basketball court, tennis court, it's dark right there. We move like the party over there. Next thing you know, I'm getting jumped on my friends. Getting jumped in. They always told me, like, I can always see the light, whatever that means.
Okay.
I was just always around, so they felt like I was family. I was always around. They got into a fight, I got into a fight. But I was never,
You were never part of the
never
game.
part of it, no.
You were never a Crip.
No. Not at all.
And they want to initiate you and bring you in.
Yeah. Not to my knowledge, though. The older dudes, not to my knowledge.
Okay. So let me ask you something. What's the benefit of being a Crip?
I never got a benefits for it. I'm keep it real with you. I never got a benefits from it.
Okay. Is it the title? Is it being part of a group, a family-like type of thing? What is? There's got to be something to it.
Okay, a lot of people look for it, family. A lot of people look for it for protection. A lot of people look for it, comfort. Things they're not getting at home. But sir, you join this life, you get into it, but then you don't know, there's things that come with it that you don't know about. You think everything cool. It's cool to take pictures, to flash the colors, the gang signs, everybody out partying. But when it's time when one of the older dudes tell you to do something, it's time to do it. And if you don't do it, it's like you're getting beat up, a punishment that I never understood. I never understood that, because I never like my mom was touching me.
Yeah. I don't think anybody likes anybody touching
I
them.
never understood that, a punishment.
So let me ask you this. You still executed the task at hand if you were told to do it, right?
More like survival.
Exactly.
But if I don't do it, there's consequences. So
There's
I have to be.
consequences.
It's more like survival.
So what would those consequences be?
We get beat up. A bunch of dudes beating you up in the square. We call it L7. for this amount of time, could be for that amount of time. They can count slow, they can count fast.
And every day they see you,
It's just
they
the
abuse
task
you.
at hand, you know, they took the task at hand. See, I was always the person that just did the task. No matter what it is. To keep me from getting home, there wasn't really a name for me. I didn't care about the name. It was more or less about, like I said, I ain't had time to be getting beat up for not doing the task. For people that feel like it was your father.
Right.
You know.
So let me ask you this. You went away to prison. You did time.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do the time for?
Fraudulent.
Fraud?
Yeah.
Okay. And how many years?
Burglary. Stole
Fraud,
property.
burglary, and what else?
Forgery, burglary, stolen property.
Let me ask you something. How do you feel about that now?
I'll do it all again.
Okay?
Because without that, I wasn't making no money. That's the only way I knew how to make money. Still to this day. I don't know no other way. Drugs wasn't working for me. I can go outside, tap a card, probably buy 8 pair of sneakers. My friend would be on that corner, 10 bags, or whatever they got, green, white, and they'll be there all day waiting for a phone call. And I come back to the neighborhood and sell these sneakers to these Spanish people or these Africans that these sneakers cost a lot of money. And if I'm giving them to them for $60, I'm Santa Claus. They're buying 2. Let me get 2. Let me get this. Let me get that. By the time I finish, I make my $300-400 or whatever, because I'm selling them $50 a sneaker, $60 a sneaker. I sell them $200-400. So by the time I make my money, you still sitting there waiting for somebody to come around the corner or call that phone.
Makes sense. Instead of going for the big money, you just hitting them hard and getting it right away.
Mm-hmm.
Fast.
Because living this life is fast. Because every day I live fast. I have to get up. I have to hit the store when they get open. I have to make sure I get to that car before they clip that card. So I'm constantly moving.
Let me ask you a question. Being a Crip and being in that brotherhood, if you will, that family, what happens to a rat?
Yeah, there's a couple things that can happen. You get labeled, you know. You get
Well,
labeled.
I know what happens to a rat in my neighborhood.
But let me tell you some funny shit. Cause a lot of people get labeled as a rat now, but then you see the same niggas that's chilling with the niggas that called them a rat. So I'm lost. If I ever a rat was a rat.
That's because they're rats,
Right.
too.
Right.
The rats are with the rats.
Like
Birds
they say,
birds of
innocent
a
until
feather
proven-
flock together.
Right, but innocent until proven guilty. You're innocent until somebody find out you're a rat.
That is true.
Or they know you're a rat but not say nothing. Because you his mans.
That's how fucked up it is.
Yeah,
But my point is, if he is a rat,
you're a rat.
how's that handled?
I feel like they gotta go on the situation.
Like leave the neighborhood?
They gotta go.
You gotta go.
You gotta go. Especially if you put somebody's life in jeopardy. That's knowing something about you.
Yeah, because they
That can
put you away
definitely-
for life.
Put you away for life.
Put you away for a long time. So you're gonna do to survive, right?
Mm-hmm. Always fears of a war.
Amen. Got it. So let me ask you more about Harlem. I know Harlem has such a rich history. And I know your name in Harlem,
Yeah.
Grape,
Yeah.
is pretty
That's no lie.
pretty well known.
You mention name and Grape from the west side to El Barrio, everybody knows me.
So let me ask you, I know you're a businessman.
Mm-hmm.
And you're a businessman. How many stores do you have in Harlem?
That I sell to?
Yeah.
About over 20 some stores.
Over 20-something
No.
stores in Harlem.
Probably from 99th Street all the way down to like 155th.
And then you have your own store.
And you got my own store I work for.
Okay. And what do you sell in that store?
Designer bags, designer clothes, designer sneakers, designer hats, designer belts.
All legitimate
Designer,
shit.
You got it, yep.
All legitimate shit.
Yes.
Nice. You know I gotta come over because I'm a sneaker guy.
This is what I got you.
Alright. Absolutely. I'm a sneaker head, if you will.
I heard you like Jordans.
Oh, I do. I love those Jordans.
You will love the colors.
Yeah. I got a pair of Jordans with the off-white.
Yes.
Those things they're not cheap.
Yeah, that's a piece of Virgil Adele.
Yeah.
Best that ever did.
Yep.
Best that ever did.
So how you doing now in your life?
I mean, I'm still in the hood like his name brand. You know, but I'm not, as you can see the way I dress, I'm not poor. You know, I'm not poor.
Amen.
I'm doing all right, but I'm not doing great. You know, I feel like my job is not done until I can live comfortably. I don't really care about being too rich, just want to be comfortable. You know, I'm more of the fortune and the fame. You know,
I love that. That's what it's all about.
as we say to the girls, I'm a gold digger. I'm a gold digger. I like the finer things in life.
Who doesn't?
Right.
I mean, in all reality,
Right.
you know. But I like to say this. I like to ask you this. Being a Crip, a gang member, and then you have gang members that are Bloods.
Mm-hmm.
Is there friction?
It's friction if you make it friction. Me
Got it.
growing up, I never cared what color you rap. You know? I never was on that type of time. As long as you don't fuck with me on one of my mans. That was it. With more retaliation with me.
So it's basically a mutual respect.
Right. And everybody plays their role. Not everybody's a tough guy. Not everybody's out here to kill her. It's some people that it's the money makers. To be honest, I was more the money maker. All the other friction and all that, the politics wasn't, I didn't get into that. I learned money was better. The money makers, the one that sin, is the ones that put money on the books. Help out. You know. Violence for me never got me paid. I had to learn that young. I never got paid violently.
How did you learn that, young?
Getting into stuff. You know, because violence, I can't come outside and try to sell something and then be looking, you know, it's uncomfortable. You can't make no money like that. See, that's why I tell you in Harlem, I can go here, and make my money comfortably. I don't walk around with no guns. I don't need to. I probably got a problem with, off the top of my head, maybe 3 off the fingers.
Why would you have a problem?
Right.
Right?
I'm the most solid. I can't say I'm the most solid, but when it comes to Harlem, I feel like everybody knows me.
So for me, it sounds like violence isn't the way.
No.
It's about making money.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, that sounds like an integrity thing to me. Because anybody can be violent,
Yeah.
but not everybody can have the ability to want to make money and be an entrepreneur.
Right. It's easier to go get a gun than have money in your pocket nowadays.
Exactly, that's my point. Now that's integrity, brother.
People will find a way to go get a weapon, but they won't find a way to go get some money.
That takes, depth in a person to realize that.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have depth as an individual to realize that.
Yeah, the depth is not having no money neither.
Exactly. They think being violent is gonna make them,
No.
go somewhere.
Like I said, fame and fortune. Fame number to fame, no fortune. You see see what happens to the big names.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. So in the Crip world, is there jurisdictions? Is it like you run a block, you got your block, they got their block?
In New York, it's like that, but I was pretty much on every block, so I never had that. A lot of my friends are blood, that I can say. A lot of my friends in Harlem is blood. A lot of my friends is Crips from Brooklyn.
So the Bloods, not Crips.
In Harlem, yeah. There's Crips in Harlem, but a lot of my friends, they blood in Harlem. A lot of my friends that I, used to do my derby and all that, they from Brooklyn. So me growing up a Crip in Harlem that was strange. It was weird if you even said that. Crip would win. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. You had to really be a stand-up guy. You know? Come outside with the 10 toes, they were like, oh, that's that Crip nigga from. You know?
Now Crips, they were all over the country, right?
Yeah, we're not flashy. We're not flashy. We like to blend in.
I interviewed a Crip out in L.A. and he was an Irish guy.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I'll be honest with you, I always thought like being a Crip that how's an Irish guy become a Crip?
No, we have white Crips.
Right, that's what I'm trying to say. So, and I was surprised, and he said I just got involved because he didn't grow up with anything either.
Yeah.
So it's guys like you, myself, and this Irish Crip that at the time it didn't come from anything. We're always trying to find our way the best we can, right?
Mm-hmm. The best way is the way you don't know about. I had to find my way. Remember, I started off with drugs first. That didn't work. I'll tell you a funny story how I got into selling clothes. I was watching the movie Baby Boy.
Mm-hmm.
When he started selling the clothes, he had the glasses. That's how I started selling. I got the idea from him. That's how I got my idea from him.
Why didn't you like the drug business?
I got into a situation. Got into a little situation, if I can speak on it. Got into a little situation as I found something I wasn't supposed to. A van pulled up. He dropped off 2 boxes. He never rung the doorbell. He waited for somebody to open the building, came and dropped the box. I thought that was weird at the time. I waited till the van left, went in the building, grabbed one of the boxes, I ripped it open. It's about 18 pounds in that box. So I'm like,
Coke,
oh shit.
heroin,
No, this is weed.
weed.
Put that box under another car. And I went back to go grab it. I rung the bell to the building, grabbed the other one. Same thing. Crazy. So I took that, I jumped on the L train, went to go see my mans in Brownsville. I got him to come in the crib. He came in and almost lost his mind. He hit me with about, he wanted some cash. I left from Brownsville with a book bag full of money. I ain't want to take no cab or nothing. I jumped right back on the train. Regular. And I still kept some for myself so I can, the Harlem. I'm moving in Harlem. I needed somebody. I felt like I had a little bit too much for me even by myself at the time. Put somebody on. I told him, this is not our stuff. Protect yourself. He didn't do that. He did the opposite. Chains, pellet jackets, took this girl head. He was dead. Good food going out. One day, alright. So at the time, whoever I took the stuff from, they sent out workers to go find it. So now these guys is out here buying up weed. Not because they want to smoke, they're trying to figure out where their stuff is at. Long story short, they made it to Harlem. They found him, not just by mistake. yo, it's the weed, whatever. Well, he's telling them, but he's talking a little bit more. I got this, I got that, I got it. Snatch him up, throw him in the car, they put hands all on him. He gives my name up. One day after week, I'm walking down the block. The girl could never get me to move from my block. This day it did. I'm walking Jordan home. I get to 112, probably like Madison 5th. Shots ring out, push the girl on the floor, I take off, I got hit in the elbow. Now the war is on. I'm starting to see, like, I'm starting to come outside now, and it's like it found me. Shoot out, so I go protect myself. So now I'm getting into it with these dudes. We going out, this is broad day, busting at me, busting at them, and I don't even know who's busting at me, but I know I took this shit. Long story short, they put some money on me. My uncle calls me probably like 3 weeks to a month later, and he said, it's cool, you can go outside. Anything else after that, I just, no. Before that, I'm at the store. My friends got me to come outside, so now they got to my friends. Friends got me to come outside, we go to smoke. He woke me down, we walked to my friend's projects, Jeff. Get over in the store, one of my friends, he never bought coffee a day in his life. This particular day, he bought coffee. That was weird to me. I start seeing people come across the street like this. They get in the store, I'm like, you set me up. I swing on him. I got hit right here in the face. I got stabbed right here in the face. I'm running down. And some lady, this is like after school, kids outside now. Some lady pulled me inside school and everything. But yeah, after that, that's when I got the phone call from my uncle. So I come back outside. It was done after that. It was done.
So is that treacherous that these motherfuckers would set you up?
Yeah, my friends.
That you
they
thought
got to them.
that you thought were your friends.
Yeah, they got to them. They got to them.
And where are them guys now?
Somewhere in Harlem.
How do you feel about those motherfuckers?
To be honest, I feel like they a fucking rat. Like you said, you gave me up. You gave my name away. You never gave me up. You should have did what you were supposed to do.
Were they Crips?
Yeah, they Crips.
How can a Crip give up another Crip like that? And it's okay.
See what I'm
And
saying?
it's okay. How can they do that? How can a Crip give another Crip up and it's okay?
I don't know what was on their mind at the time. I don't know if they promised us some money. I don't know if they got threatened. I don't know. What I was trying to do is make some money. I was more afraid of them following me to my friend's house in Brooklyn at his mom's house. That was my whole thing.
Because you didn't want,
I didn't want him to get into it.
right, you were protecting
And
him.
then protecting him. And it was funny because I was rushing him, and he's like, yo, I can't move this at a certain time. That's why I was rushing him. I never got to speak to him and tell him the story about happened. But he felt like I was rushing him to tell it. We never did business again. That's still my friend to this day. But I never got to tell him the story. That's why I was like more worried about if they followed me to Brownsville, to my man's house, his mom's house. That's really my whole concern.
Let me ask you something. Do you like being a Crip now?
Hell, I wish I never turned Crip. Shit they was doing, I was doing in the streets already.
Why did you need them, right?
I ain't need them at all.
You didn't need them at all.
No.
Do your own fucking thing.
Yeah. In jail, I ain't get no visit.
They didn't send you no money in jail? Nothing. Didn't take care of your family while you were away? Nothing.
I was paying bills from jail. It's funny because when I got locked up and the feds told me, I thought I was really making some money out here. The feds told me I wasn't getting no money. He said I wasn't getting no money. I wasn't even on the radar.
Unbelievable. I can't believe that an organization of some type of even like that would not stick together.
See, that's it right there. You gotta stick to their program. They don't want you to have your own program. You know, nobody wants you to have your own program. Nobody wants you to have your own money. They see a girl that look good, they may want you to have your own girl.
Say that again?
They see you have a nice girl, they don't want you to have that girl.
Why?
Because people are jealous.
They want the girl instead
They
of
want
you.
the girl. And now in this era, it's a lot more jealousy. It's a lot more jealousy. It's more jealousy.
That's
You can't
fucked
have
up.
none. You can't have none.
That's fucked up.
They don't want you to have none.
I would expect that it'd be more like a family. You know what I mean?
Money's the only thing.
Got it, but when you guys are together on a street like that, you need to have
They need you at the time. Especially if you that wild one. They need you, or the money getter. They need you.
So let me ask you about that. The money that you're earning, because you're an earner, you're a money maker. Were they getting kickbacks? Were they getting a piece of that?
None of that. See, me, when I was out here being friendly, I was popping the bottles. I mean, to tell you, I was doing that for them. Once you start saying, like, no, they wanna throw names on you, they don't want you around no more,
Yeah, because they're not getting a piece of anything.
they ain't getting the piece.
And that's what they do. They try to take your reputation down.
They don't wanna work for it.
They just want to take it. They think someone is just going to work for them and just give it to them.
They could try to, they could try to take my reputation, but New York knows me. So it's your word against a million.
That's fucked up though, and try to destroy a good man's fucking reputation.
Yeah, they don't want to see me get but I love it though.
It fuels you even more.
Yes, it does.
Now,
I
how
shit on
beautiful
all
is
the
that?
time. On my Instagram, I'm always shopping, posting this, posting that. Bum ass niggas. That's what I do. I like getting them mad.
Well, that's like with me. That's like with me in the show, right?
Yeah.
I got all these rats coming out at me because I go against the rats.
Yeah.
And they just try to say anything they can against me. He's nobody. He's this. He's that. He's that. But that's coming from a rat.
Right.
That's coming from a rat.
See, they got their own community.
Yeah, because it's a rat community.
It's a rat community.
They get rat nests.
Long tails.
Long tails. Exactly. Exactly. But for me, no matter if you're a fucking rat, no matter what you say about a stand-up man like me,
Yeah.
it's like, and I say this terminology all the time. It's like water off a duck's feathers. Doesn't affect me. Because their fucking word, a rat's word means nothing to me.
No.
You can never take down a stand-up man.
No.
Ever. A stand-up person. Ever. That's a fact, brother.
Yeah.
So it's similar to you.
Yeah, they trying to.
It's similar to you.
Yeah.
Because you won't kick or give a piece. And you say, no, because I earned it. I ain't giving you shit. Now you want to try to, go after my reputation?
Yeah.
Is that the fucking best you can do?
That's the best they can do.
Well, that's a rap move. That's a rap move.
When the hate don't work, they start telling lies.
Let me tell you something. They say if you don't have haters, then you're not doing your job well.
That's what I'm saying. I should be the most hated of the year. Cause I got a lot of haters. I'm trying to tell you, man, they hate Grape. No, but everybody loves me.
They love you, but they hate you.
But
They love you because they respect what you're doing and how you're doing it.
and it's funny because some
But
of the
they hate you because they're jealous.
Right. I'll tell you the funny story because some of the people that hate me, I be in their house selling clothes to their moms and their grandmas. Welcome me in with open hands, plates. It's the same guys that hate me. They don't want me around no more.
How do you feel about that?
I love it. I feel like they don't want the money around either because they don't got that. They don't want me around. They don't want the money around. Who you want around? But you can go to Dyke, maybe pop out of Dyke. I can do this every Saturday.
Right?
And this is people with jobs too. Some people got jobs. And still be acting like they ain't got
Or maybe they're not comfortable with their job. Maybe they're not making enough. Maybe they're not comfortable. Like they want more and they don't know how to get it.
You should work for me. Because I'm eating. Come work for Grape. Because I'm eating.
As long as they stand up and loyal.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they stand up and loyal.
Shoot, I'm fighting. I got cases pending right now.
You got a case pending right now.
Mm-hmm. I just beat a few.
A few.
Yeah, I just beat a few.
Alright.
I just beat assault charge, beat a gun charge.
Gun charge, assault charge.
And some credit cards. I just got to beat 7. They kept 1. It was 8 altogether. So I'm about to take this 8. I ain't gonna mess with the 8 no more. I tell him kiss my ass. I'm gonna just take the 3 because he been trying to stick me since I was 16. So I'm gonna just take this 3 years.
Who, the GA?
Yeah. He been trying to stick me since I was 16. So, yeah.
That's because you got a reputation.
Yeah, I used to pull up to the courthouse in the rental cars. I'm always coming with the chain out, fly clothes. You feel like I don't deserve my life. You feel like I don't deserve. You feel like I live for free. That's what he keeps saying.
Right. He feels that you're rubbing that shit in his face most likely, right?
He's mad, yeah.
He's mad because you're rubbing that shit in his face. Like, fuck you. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep doing me. Right?
I hope he's watching because I got a job. Keep doing me.
I hope he's watching
I'm
too.
gonna keep doing me.
And you should keep doing you.
Keep doing me.
Keep making that money.
I am.
Keep making that money because your business is, I'm sure, is doing really well.
Word of advice: turn your credit cards off.
There you go. So let me ask you something. You think you want to do more, make more money, live more comfortably, if you will, like you were saying?
Yeah.
What's that goal for you? What is that? What plateau would that be for you, where you feel that you made it, you've done it?
When I ain't thinking negative no more. When I'm not thinking illegal no more. That's how I know I made it.
And will you stay in Harlem?
To be honest, I love Harlem. But I feel like I love Atlantic City too.
Alright.
Since I've been out there, I've been loving Atlantic City. So I always wanted to move in the diamond. Not too far from Woodbury, not too far from Atlantic City, not too far from the city.
What makes you love Atlantic City so much?
I love it. It's quiet. Old people. They just love me out there. They love me out there. It's a different type of feel with the view. They just treat me like I'm some young man getting money out there. Oh, they love me out there. They love me.
Because you're a money maker.
Yeah, they love me out there. I'm always got the bags in my hand. They love me in Atlantic City. I mean, I wouldn't live nowhere else.
Alright. I figure you might say, I want to go somewhere warm, maybe in Miami or something like that, show some love down there, show some fly down there, and try to get your clothing and shoes.
We can't wear the Marcels and Cummings, we can't wear all that stuff down there. I'm a fly nigga. I gotta wear that. I can't wear all that down there. Shorts and tees is not me. Maybe for a weekend at Miami, but New York, man, cold. I wanna throw that. I wanna throw that grandma home. I wanna feel that wind blowing on the neck. Man. I like that. The boots. It's crowded. People walking past, bumping. You know what I mean? The smell of marijuana in the air. Man, Adam said it stink. I love it. I love it, man. I love New York, man. Fast paced.
Forgive me if I'm wrong, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you mean that skunk smell?
Skunk smell.
Huh?
I love it.
That skunk smell.
I love it. I'm not even a fancy eater. I'm still at the chicken spots. I ain't a fancy eater. I don't eat all that. I'm a pizza, burger, chicken, dude, tacos. That's me. I love New York.
Well, I love pizza. I love tacos.
I'm a city dude.
I love tacos and pizza.
If it comes to fancy restaurants, I ain't gonna eat that.
Okay. So, hey, listen. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever makes you feel best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I respect that.
Love home. I love home because they love me back. You know, my favorite movie is Pay the Fall. You know, one of the quotes he said, if I leave, fans still gonna love me, man?
Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
You see what happens when you leave. People be homeless in Harlem, the bums, you see them in the streets, be begging for the change. Yo, that used to be such and such. I ain't going out like that. I ain't going out like that.
Cause you wanna be somebody.
I'm gonna be somebody.
Cause you wanna be somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I love that because when I was a young man, young boy, and I was boxing, I gave an article. I gave an interview to the newspaper in Boston. I was ready to go for the Olympics and all that.
Yes.
I said, I want to be somebody. I want to be somebody. I didn't want to be stuck in that rut either.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to be stuck there either. I want to be somebody. And I get it. And I appreciate that. That's integrity, brother. That's integrity. I respect that. I honor that.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah.
So what you got going on next?
Right now, me and my manager Danny, you know, we working on some music. He got me here with you. You know, shout out to my man Danny. How that sound, Danny?
So let me ask you something. Music. You touched upon something I didn't know about.
Yeah.
You rap?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your rap name?
Grapefruit.
Grapefruit.
Everybody knows grape.
Grapefruit. Is that on like an album or?
We're working on music right now.
Working on it.
You know, cause I was working with some people before. You know, they went faggot on me.
They what?
They went faggot on me.
Faggot?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean gay?
Yeah, they went gay.
I get it.
Yeah.
So, what do you mean, like, how did they go faggot on you?
I feel like they were trying to sell their soul too quick. That's not me. I don't want to kiss any ass to get in the industry. I'm kind of uncut raw dude, and I like to keep it that way. So if it takes me a little longer than expected, then yeah. I got a good manager. He knows what he's doing. Very
Is that like, so are you saying something like, is that kind of like a P. Diddy thing or some fucking thing?
Yeah, they definitely on some Diddy shit. I ain't gonna fuck that. They on some Diddy shit.
Really?
They on some Diddy shit. There's a lot of Diddy going on right now. A lot of Diddy going on right now. In great Britain. So you come to me with that, you might get your jaw broke. Stay away from me with that gay shit. I ain't with all that. Me and my manager, we gonna do it the right way.
Okay. Love that. I love that. So, I never really knew anything about rap so much until I met a young black man in prison, and he used to write songs and he rapped and stuff like that, and I became friendly with him. His name's Khalid from Philly, and I didn't know anything about rap. And then I started learning from him about rap. And the beautiful thing about rap is that you're actually speaking and rhyming about what life really is in the street. Autobiography, thank you. So I appreciated that so much when it came to rap music.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna just say one thing. From what I'm hearing in the rap world, now tell me if I'm wrong, because I'm just hearing this,
I'm gonna tell you.
that there are a lot of fake rappers.
It's a lie.
A lot of fake rappers that didn't, they talk the talk, but they didn't live that life.
They didn't live that life.
Now, and I'm gonna go even bigger now. 50 Cent.
50, love 50.
But hold on. We love 50 because I love his music. I think it's great, right?
You're ready.
Huh?
50 changed my life.
Hold on. He said in one of his famous songs from back in the day, I did 9, right? So I figured he did 9 years in prison. He didn't do 9 years. Never did 9 years in prison. He did 6 months in a fucking boot camp. So when I learned that, I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
So when he's saying he did 9, is he deceiving people when he said that? I'm saying to myself now, after I find out he only did 6 months, he got 3 to 9 a sentence, but he only did 6 months in a boot camp.
So basically, was he telling people that
Was
he got
he-
the 9 and
Right,
he did the
exactly.
6?
That's my point. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then you were fabricating. You were lying. So how many more rappers are out there doing that?
I mean,
That's my point. How many more rappers out there doing that?
there's a lot of people, there's a lot of rappers in Harlem doing that. You know where they are. The wave is home. You know. What I'm saying about people that are doing that, I feel like their biography is really nothing to talk about. You can't tell these exciting stories that you watch on a movie, you know. So when you write these rhymes, you're like, all right, how can I make these people really believe? They might know you on the street for being a loud ass or whatever, but the shit that you be rhyming about, they don't know you for that. But it sounds good to the world because that's gonna sell. They say sex sells, violence sells. So in your mind, let me write a couple bars that's gonna sell. You know, all you think about is money. Some people get cold on what they say. You know? And at the end of the day, the music that you make is still up to the fans to believe you or not.
So you respect them no matter what.
I don't respect the line. Tell the truth.
Thank you. Yeah, but don't portray yourself
Right.
and say this is me, this is what I've done, and this is why I'm rapping about it, this is why I'm singing about it. Because I did this.
Yeah.
Or I am this.
Yeah.
When you're really not.
Right.
So that's why I bring this thing up about the rap, because I'm told, now mind you, I mean I love rap music, but it's really not my preference in music
Yeah.
per se.
Oh, I'm an R&B dude.
But I'm being told by these people that are into that and know that a lot of these guys are phonies.
Yeah.
That's my point. And I brought it up with 50 Cent.
Yeah.
His famous song, I Did 9. And then I find out 6 months. Are you fucking kidding me? Man, I was like, he did 9. All right, 9 years, that's respectable. I love that. He did 9. Okay, that's respectable. I get that. I appreciate that. He's rapping about it. And he's saying, yeah, I did my time. And I find out he's 6 months in a boot camp. You can Google it. Anybody could Google it. It'll show up.
I mean, I like. You know, 50. I still love 50. Love his music.
Oh, I love his music, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Whether he did that or not, but I'm just saying.
It's crazy. It's not a lot of people that I would want to sign with. If that puts me in some type of category, I would want to sign with like him.
Yeah, I mean, I love his
You know?
music, don't get me wrong. I was just disappointed because I always thought he did 9 years.
You know, I never knew how much time he did.
Yeah, I always thought it, because of the song, I always thought he did 9 years. And that was totally different. I was like, I was a little deflated, to be honest with you.
Cause I watched the TV. I heard, you know, the Boo Boo documentary. It's some pretty interesting shit. Like 50 was that dude growing up.
Right. No, I'm not gonna say he wasn't capable as an individual on the street.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah.
Just
his storyline is pretty stand up dude. Like pretty stand up dude.
right.
I from my point of view, I respect it. Going to war with the older dudes. I respected the whole thing.
Right. He had balls.
I respected that.
He had balls.
He had a lot of balls. I respected that. That's pretty much like I said when I found the stuff going to war with these people that I don't even know about.
Right. The dynamics are,
Yeah.
you never know in the street, man, with the dynamics, right?
It's unpredictable.
Unpredictable, exactly. It's like with me, how did I know, the boss was a FBI informant for 40 fucking years?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. But that didn't make me a rat, no matter what.
We're not supposed to know everything. We're supposed to do what we do. As long as we stay silent, you know what I mean?
I like that. We're not supposed to know
We're
everything.
supposed to know everything.
You're right. I like that. You're absolutely correct. But as long as we stay solid,
Stay silent. That's all you can do.
you're absolutely correct. So let me ask you something. Your entrepreneurship, what are you looking to do now, next?
I'm coming for everything.
Music, everything?
I need everything.
Put it all in one.
I need everything.
Hit 'em hard, do well, just chill.
I feel like it's my time.
Good for you.
Because I'm not really. It's funny because when I started rapping, I just wanted to start rapping to embarrass niggas.
Why? Why embarrassing?
I feel like I'm better.
Is it to the point I was just talking about, because you want to embarrass them because they're not speaking the truth?
I feel like I need to be that legend from Harlem. I have to be that legend. I have to be the king. You know,
Because you want to be somebody.
I have to be somebody. A lot
I
of people ain't
respect
finished
that.
what they started in Harlem. I have to finish.
I respect that, brother.
Yeah.
I respect that. So now you're gonna try to do everything and just go for it all. Rapping, clothing lines.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I pretty much want to do rapping and clothing. You know, and I actually I got an eye for cars. I want to start, looking into that too.
What is it? What is it?
Cars.
Cars?
Yeah.
All right.
Cause when I be in my game, like
What
creating
kind of
and
cars?
stuff, whatever. I be in my game, like creating cars, like putting stuff on. I'm like, I want to get to that field.
See, that's the entrepreneur in your brain.
Yeah.
Saying, I can make money this way, I can make money that way.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's legitimate.
Yeah.
It's legitimate. And And that there is gonna